Who's left that's hard? One-armed? One-armed can be a little bit challenging. Let's play one-armed. This is another character where a lot of people try to convince me that I meant to start Thief Dagger or Ghost Axe and then swap later, and I'm pretty sure if you just start with SMG, you just win easily every time. You hear this song repeated at work repeatedly. That would cause any song to get on one's nerves, I imagine, yeah. For what it's worth, I also hear it repeated at work. I don't know, I like it though. We want some harvesting? If I have to take luck, I will. I already found Sharp Bullet. I think I'm full build. Are there characters where you take SMG and don't just win? Probably not. Excalibur on this character? Excalibur on this character would be worse than SMG. Cyborg can't just take SMGs and win per se. If you find Nail. But yeah, Cyborg is a good example of one where SMGs are not the best. Some Luke. Landmines are fine. Thoughts on SMG Captain? Seems like it would win easily. SMG is probably not the best on Pacifist, no. Agree. They do seem ill-suited to characters who don't want to deal damage. The one thing they struggle with is not dealing damage. I guess we're starting from scratch. SMG knockback pacifist. It could work if you had enough knockback, yeah. Knockback was doing a lot on that generalist run we just played. I think I kind of made it so my damage was lower between waves. Come on, game. I need, like, yes, that. Thank you. Thank you. I don't actually hate Scarf here. The HP regen's kinda nice, the speed is nice, and the melee damage, matters if I find Rip and Tear. So... it seems purchasable to me. Sure. Bit of speed. Bit more ranged damage. That's getting stronger. More pierce. Interesting. I'm gonna have to get some plus pierce damage. Alex Dane! Thanks for the prime, I appreciate it. Curse weapons better when bought at lower or higher tiers. My current understanding is that when you upgrade one, it rerolls its curse modifiers and takes the higher of the two. So every time you level it up, it gets either stronger or stays the same. Which I believe means that if you find one at tier 1, on average it will be better at tier 4 than if you find it at tier 4. But no guarantee. And also I'm not 100% sure that's actually how the mechanic works. And it seems like a thing which is changing sometimes as well. What? That's just too much piercing. Do I like the curse mechanic overall? It seems fine. I think it makes the game easier. Yeah, every time you roll a cursed item, it like randomizes how much extra it has on it. The cursed weapon / item modifiers also get updated per wave? Like they change every wave? What? That is not a thing I knew. Are you sure? They sure have minus 20% damage right now. That is, shall we say, inefficient. First broken mouth gives 7 HP early, compared to 9 to 10 toward the end of a run. Really? I think it just randomly rolls every time you generate one. If you say so. I have so much money. Where do my money come from? Have I ever gone a run full on hatchets? Not all the way through, because eventually if you do that, you die, but... I just kind of accept that I'm not going to know all of the minutia of the game, and that people will tell me conflicting things about the minutia of the game. And ultimately it doesn't really, like, matter, so... that is generally my approach to game minutia at this point in my streaming career. Surprised that even with BB with a beard, I'm like not that far ahead on damage this wave. I spent a lot of money on Pierce that deals 1, so that's probably contributing. I know all the Slay the Spire minutia. Well, Slay the Spire hasn't been updated for several years or whatever. I also have minus 26% damage, so that is also contributing to my ability to kill things, I suppose. Lifesteal? Hello? Can I get a +1 maybe? Alright. One armed. Wave 11 death. Kind of never found a plus damage %. But also probably did find one and didn't take it several times. SMG start. This is clearly the worst character in the entire game. I think that's the sensible takeaway, yeah. Probably just meant to not ever buy bandana there. I think if I don't buy bandana, that goes much, much, much better. Let's take a head injury. Isana! Possible win rate difference between Wave 11 Elite and Wave 11 Horde. It's probably more than 10%. Ooh, what's in the chest? Sure. That is a wonderful hat. I would wear that in real life. That's actually such a great hat. Oh my god. For Halloween or in general? Oh, in general. Is Brick good on one-armed? Easy game. Gentle Alien's good here. Might actually take a B just for all the harvesting. My damage is still good for a while. It isn't expensive for harvesting. I might use the dodge. Even my damage isn't good. Did I clear this wave? Just barely. Yeah, just barely. Oi. We'll take a scar. For fishermen at the start of the wave, when you have baits, you run straight to the top of the screen, then slide along the top. Uh-huh. I think you want to wait until they start spawning before you move to the edge, but moving to the edge is a pretty good idea. Shall I take a turret? I've taken a turret. It doesn't bring me much joy. Found a pumpkin, so if I also find piercing, we'll be good. Shooty, shooty, shoot. Okay. I do want bone dice on this character, I think. Mouse? Dubious. Dubious, but we'll go with it. Hate the mouse master. Brooklyn Raps, how are you? Hey, one Batman. We pretty much take harvesting whenever it's offered. I've been taking harvesting more than I used to on the DLC because I think the early waves are pretty easy. And also I used to take it a lot before the DLC. How do you play the DLC? It's available on Steam if you have the game on PC. I don't know if it's out yet on other platforms. 15 luck, 3 ranged damage. Let's take a bait. Do I want adrenaline? Not really. I would rather just not get hit. Is that possible? Is life shield just generally bad on one-armed as you're losing so many attacks? Yo, what did I just do? I was reading chat and then I looked at my screen and there were 500 bait things and I was dead. There were more things in that bait than I was expecting to, though. I mean, petitioning for the anglerfish to get a nerf. Nope. Petition for things to get stronger. If you want the game to be easier, there are lower difficulties. They're significantly weaker than they were in beta. I feel like they don't even hit me anymore. Yeah, I don't know. They went from like being an interesting, challenging enemy to just kind of walking around the map, not doing anything. I don't know. I don't think you should petition devs to make the hardest difficulty of a game easier. I think that is a strange thing to do. Like, surely you can just play a lower difficulty like a normal person. Why is this character feeling so bad? Maybe I'm building wrong. Maybe I'm not getting offered good things. Do this again. Probably not, actually. I think, like, isn't it kind of obvious that there aren't many weapons that are good on pacifist? I don't feel like that's... I mean... I'm not sure that's a design issue. So purple. Why is that a problem, Chaotic Vice? Why would the DLC, like, requiring that you play differently be bad? It seems like a very strange thing to have a problem with. Isn't that like the entire point of the DLC? Like, if you want to play like in the base game, can't you play the base game? I don't think expecting to find a tier 2 SMG there is super reasonable. I don't know. I think you can just find another tier 3. Multiple viable starting weapons, but like, don't all of Pacifist's starting weapons have support class tag? I don't know, I play random starting weapon, Pacifist is fine. Having to buy other stuff during the run is a good thing. Give it a try. Give what a try? I already beat Pacifist. Alright. We'll take a bit of speed. Sure, I'll go damage. No! The blue SMG was here the entire time. It's like a little late, but probably still good. I think because I'm getting damage percent on rolls, I probably don't buy injection. I'd rather just take more rolls, probably. Now, to walk into a store and tell the workers that you don't like the selection and you want them to reroll it, I am sure there would be some people who would find that really funny. There would also be a lot of people who were very confused. Probably most people would be very confused. That incoming horde looks like an issue. Okay, we found piercing. It's a start. Is it bad to heat a whole pint of Ben & Jerry's in one setting? I hope not. Because that is my intention either for dessert or breakfast after the election day. Can the builder get improved tools? Sure. If it's unlocked. have to win a cyborg run to unlock it. You have to switch the zone in the run option and then beat it with every tater again. Well, you don't have to, but it is... the option is offered to you. Cursed fishhook. Hmm. Really just need more damage. It's gonna be spicy sauce? Spicy sauce for the win? That's what we're doing? Hmm. Interesting stuff. Well, I've got good news and I've got bad news. It looks like we get to play another run of one-armed. Actually, I'm not sure if that's the good news or the bad news. That might be both. Okay, cursed medical turret can help. I wish I had time to curse this. I don't think I do, though. Wow, I'm still alive. Winnable, actually. Enemies are despawning, nice. Always what you like to see. Yeah. This is kind of like... the DLC enemies kind of feel like they don't deal damage to you. You just walk away from them. Oh yeah. Fire range damage must be good here. Isn't shotgun on one-armed much better? I think much worse. Which is kind of like much better. Desperately need pumpkin. Actually, I have one, I think. Ooh. That's delicious. I just rolled minus I just rolled minus health 3 times in a row. What is this? It's a cursed SMG. It's actually worse than the SMG I recycled for it right now, but once I find another tier 1 SMG, it starts getting better. Just wondering if I want this. I don't think so. I'm not sure why it's only piercing for 5. That says piercing damage minus 40. Oh. It has a base minus 50. Okay. That would do it. Is the new T Swift album? No. It is music, though. It is a song. Could use a bit more speed. Any speed? Minus enemy speed. That's like me having speed, I think. Maybe. Well, that is a sexy shotgun. SMG is like minigun. If you enjoyed this potato with minigun, you would probably enjoy it with SMG. Especially since it has plus 200% attack speed base. Wait. Goblet, sure. 12% speed, I think I'm officially invincible. My structures can crit. Learned something fun about anglerfish. They keep getting bigger and faster. They're a bit silly. I guess I have enough engineering for that to be good. I guess I'll take this for plus curse or something? I don't really know. I have almost done it. I've almost successfully made a tier 4 cursed SMG. We are so close. That's good with my pocket factory, I guess. What does curse do? Your curse stat makes it so enemies are stronger sometimes and weapons and items are stronger sometimes. This SMG scales better with ranged damage. That might be the main thing. That might be the only thing actually that's different, I'm not sure. There is no way to remove an item except dying. Dying would work. What does my cursed pocket factory do? I guess just more engineering. Oh, also more trees spawn. Alright, we had some false starts, but eventually we did it. I don't really, like... Why? Why did I lose the other times but win this time? It's impossible to say. I got a horde wave instead of an elite wave. That seems like a reasonable reason. Why is my cat staring at me half covered by my desk and yowling at me? Which chat, what does he want? What does he mean? He already has food. What else could a cat possibly need? Water? He already has that too. Does he need hugs? Do you need hugs, Zephyr? He was supposed to be fed 17 seconds ago. He was supposed to be fed 3 3/4 hours ago, which is incidentally when he was fed. How many fireworks from Halloween? They do fireworks at Halloween where you live? That's hype. Halloween feels like it would be a good fireworks holiday. Bloody hand pulled a lot of weight. That seems like a reasonable take. Midwest, they do fireworks on every holiday except the liberal ones. What do they do on the liberal holidays? Why not fireworks? Fireworks are so much fun. Don't let the liberals spoil your fireworks night. Maybe Halloween is a liberal holiday. You want to see total stats gained on the reroll thingy? Yeah, we can take a look at that. I've definitely been rerolling a lot. Okay. I now have 1% crit chance. Where is it? 34 damage percent, -8 health. What is the... Is that lucky or unlucky? Slightly unlucky. I don't know. It's like fine. I don't think the minus health matters that much. Mostly whether it's lucky or unlucky is how many rerolls I had versus how many damage ups I got, which isn't actually showing there. Alright. One more wave. Really, it's 2 more enemies. Sure. No purple SMG? We did it. Let's see how this cursed purple SMG, sorry, cursed red SMG does. It does okay. It appears. Okay. Took 3 attempts, what we got there. The bait loss was a little weird. I wasn't in great shape that run. Turned corner off bloody hand and running away from horde. SMG was enough, but inflection point was pretty rough. He did lots of damage / sustain. We have found focus, which is a red item. It's kind of a miserable red item. Cross is difficult. Demon can be difficult. Vagabond might be difficult. I have no idea if Diver is difficult or not. Let's do a demon run. Demon's fun. I don't think demon will be difficult. I'm just going to go Thief Dagger and win easily. We'll do Vagabond next. Unless I forget that I said that. So Demon's thing is at the end of every wave, we turn half of our materials into max HP at an exchange rate of 13 materials is 1 max HP. And then we buy items with HP instead of materials. Which leads to some kind of weird things going on in the run. But mostly, things are about the same, actually. I think the big thing that happens is you get a huge infusion of stuff right at the start of the run, as you can see, because I like get to spend my my starting health on items. But then like after that it's mostly the same, really. Just like slightly extra steps. Hey, Erdnot Shreks! Skip on, do anything. Yep. Does exactly the same thing as it does on every other character. Just the thing it says it does. Okay, we don't want to like over purchase. I was watching some Total War Warhammer 2 on YouTube. I got recommended a like PvP stream from 2 years ago of Total War Warhammer 2. And maybe want to play Warhammer. Twitch chat, send help. I think like staying above 1 shot is probably a good idea. We can hang out on 11 max HP. The most recent DLC for Total War Warhammer 3 was Fire. Nice. I haven't played a full like Mortal Empires campaign since 3 came out. Honestly, I've never finished an Immortal Empires campaign, but I have before played them to a point where it felt like I had clearly won. And I haven't even gotten that far since Total War Warhammer 3 came out. Can't believe they don't call them Total Warhammer. It is a bit weird, isn't it? Like, it's right there. Like a bit of range. Sure. Maybe one more item. I want to go super low with bait on the wave. I went too low. Okay. Wow. I like massively misjudged my damage there. Kind of surprised. Didn't help that they got buffed. They were cursed lampreys. Wait, were they cursed or buffed by a like enemy on the wave? Ah, they got buffed by an enemy on the wave. Yeah, that'd do it. Metal detectors work for builder's turret. Like when the turret picks up the materials, can it double them? Probably. I would guess that they do. I should note, actually, wave 5 beat kinda scary because enemies on wave 5 can buff them. Is a useful thing to realize. Look at my glasses. Just the angriest nerd in the world. This feels like it would be good for some reason. I'm not quite sure why. I take a fishing hook because it feels good to gamble. I respect that. Boom! Gamble successful. I think I'm being offered sharp bullet like 17 times or something. Someone should study this run from like a variance perspective. I don't think 17, but I think it might have shown up 4 times already. I guess I am pressing reroll quite often. Game thinks it was a Ghost Scepter start, clearly. What? Where are my cursed items? Yes. Yes! Do I even want that? I don't know. I'm gonna take it. Yeah, it's not the best curse item, but you know what? That's fine. Okay. Sure. Sure. Ooh. Just looking for some items I would like to upgrade. Anchor is the best weapon. It's a bold claim. I've heard that anchors are very heavy. So I could see that contributing to its ability to deal damage for sure. This wave was scary. I gotta say, not the one I would have picked for the curse upgrade. Will these kill me again? Hope not. An anchor fired from a railgun. I think Anchor is really good in Elden Ring, but you forget why. It looks funny? Could be the answer. I think that's why most things are good in Elden Ring. Have I seen Cursed Lumberjack shirt yet? Probably. What's it do? Yeah, I've seen that one. I successfully didn't die to a bait purchase. Well, yet. Wave isn't actually over yet. It did cause me to get a little bit behind on dealing with the spawner enemies. And now I'm like too low to actually go do any— oh, and that's cursed, and I got blocked. Ugh. Alright, I didn't die. Woo! Trino, thanks for the 44 months. Hope you're doing well. Piggy Bank is a very good demon item. Is it worth trying to curse it? Like one time? I think it's worth trying to curse it one time. Oh, I meant to lock that, actually. don't think the bazaar looks very good, personally. But it is making me, like, strongly examine all things I think about video game marketing. Padding also pretty good here, actually. You put together some kind of broken stuff. Oh, shit. So the reason this is good is because Demon, like, always has materials sitting around, right? Another sharp bullet. What happens if you have like 1 HP due to buying stuff and then lose materials with padding? The game will not make your max HP go below 1 ever. But I think that it would take you more than 1 max HP to get it to 2, if that makes sense. Probably not. Why? What the hell? Never lucky. So, like, for the most part, I can just let my materials win the game for me now. Because spending 13 materials for 1 max HP when you have this many materials is, like, going to win. Don't really need to buy a whole lot more items. I will, on occasion, buy something broken, though. Unless I die to this elite. Which I'm... What? Oh my god, I got hit by both of those? Fucking hell! That's actually the second time in a row that that elite has killed me. Right? Who died to that elite earlier? Generalist, I think. Dead to... What do we call that elite? Spinny, chargy, stabby, elite. The thing where, like, it has a thing of dots circling it, but it also charges you to change where those dots are is pretty sinister. That's really good enemy design. I like that one. Let's try Ghost Scepters. Ghost Scepters are like the other way that I like starting on Demon, and I think they're weaker in the base game. But I've just been noticing that they have been doing really well for me on the DLC. So maybe they will do well here. Good shop. Also good shop. I want this. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. The start is kind of goated. I could probably just take this attack speed. That's kind of the thing that I need to win from here. Haven't quite gotten to a point where the scepters stud up during waves. We'll get there though. Another one? Okay. I want the dodge too, I guess. Oh. There's a lamprey on this wave. And I have 1 HP. Where is it? Where does it spawn? Is that it? No. Oh! Okay. We're good. We're good. Nice to live a little sometimes though, huh? Get the heart going. Make sure you're still alive. I think my scepter is procced at the end of that wave. I sure instantly die if I get hit by anything here. Okay, but I didn't. Let's try to have more than 0 HP now. You hear the new Wolfenstein games are also quite good. Yeah. They've done a pretty cool integration where they've based the villains on Trump's presidential campaign. Still alive. That was a good tweet. It was a very good tweet. Okay. I'll take this fish hook and look for things I can curse. I have to have a brief conversation with my cat. Puffer is a very strange cat. I think he wants me to go to bed. So that he can use the computer. No, he wants to cuddle with me in bed. That was kind of the impression that I got. Anyway, I tucked him in. Hopefully he'll settle. Alright, come on, Hook. I should on average be getting 0.8 cursed items per wave by doing this. You're seeing the screen capture do wacky things. Huh. When? And which things? Tell me more. Yes. That's the stuff. Do I need this now? If we can curse that for 2 bounces, it's kind of obscene. I mean... I can now get 2 bounces either way, but one of them involves me taking minus 50% damage, which is kind of a lot. If we curse Ricochet between waves here, it'll have less minus damage on it, and it will have 2 ricochets instead of 1, and then I can duplicate it. And I can have 4 bounces on my Ghost Scepters. This is the platonic ideal of a Ghost Scepter run. Can mirror get cursed? It can, yeah. I would like damage percent. 8, sure. Oh man. Well, I mean, I'm still gonna take it. Got some other stuff cursed. I seem to have gotten weaker? Maybe I don't understand how ricochet works. Alternately, maybe I don't understand how minus 50% damage works. God, it's so painful seeing the enemy that's going to kill you and your weapons just won't shoot at it. Duplicating ricochet was bizarrely terrible. I don't understand why it dealt so little damage. It's something to do with bounce damage fall off, I guess. But I don't really understand what. Taking minus 50% damage and going from 1 hit to 3 hits increases your damage by 50%. But that is clearly not what happened. Got your Minecraft mod pack working. Hell yeah. Is bounce 50% by default? It kind of looked like it was. Can it fire again while a bullet is bouncing? Sure. The problem was that the damage was spread out. No, the problem was that I was shooting for 20 and then it was bouncing and hitting for 4 or something. I'm not entirely sure why. Zephyr, you're being a brat. Stop it. No more being a brat, Zephyr. Bouncing only works in angles, so you can't always bounce. You think the problem was that there weren't any enemies to bounce to? Were we looking at the same wave? I don't think that was the problem. Clearly, I just don't understand how Ricochet works when you have multiples of it. Possibly don't understand how it works when you have one of it. Are you sure that everything that bounces deals 50% damage less per bounce? That doesn't seem like it's how shurikens work to me. That's how Pierce works? I'm sorry. How is that related to how bounce works? What was my demon strategy when I was doing random weapons? I mean, you just play well. That is very poorly communicated by the game. The game doesn't usually communicate that poorly, wow. Like, there is nothing anywhere that says that those bounces won't deal damage. And the game has already introduced you to other weapons which bounce and they don't have the damage fall off. What a weird thing. I really feel like this character should just win every time, so I'm really confused right now. I played all the characters I thought would be weak and they were all really easy, and then today I'm playing characters I think are like probably pretty strong and I'm losing repeatedly. What does Coupon do with Demon? If you could guess what an item that made things cost less did, what would you guess that it did? Sorry, I'm on life tilt right now. I apologize for the sass. The bounce thing is the same as how Pierce works with Bandana, so it isn't Ricochet specific. Yeah, but every weapon has... I guess not. Okay, fair enough. Piercing is also communicated poorly. I don't think piercing is communicated as badly. You're You're asking how the rounding works? It works the same way as it does when you're purchasing with materials. For what it's worth, I don't know how the rounding works when you purchase with materials. But if you are a person who cares about the rounding on coupon, I imagine you would. I'm very sassy right now. um, I can be sassy as a treat, thank you. I have to stop buying bait, I guess. Why is this character shit? I guess it's because Ghost Scepters are bad. I could go back to Thief Dagger again. Item pool diluted? I have not added anything that like dilutes the tier 1 and 2 item pool really. You're welcome, Vernash. Is it just that Scepter itself is bait? Scepter's fine. Like, it's certainly not the only weapon you can win with or anything, but it's okay. And then the character's stronger with Thief Daggers. I have found melee weapons to struggle more with the wave 11 and 12 elites than ranged weapons. Personally. Why is my HP 1? I spent it all to buy Ghost Scepters. Not getting that many extra money max HP items early on. Feels possibly true. Hopefully I don't get 2 Lamprey, because if I get 2 Lamprey I just like super die here. Only 1. Works for me. Got 1 Scepter proc. Okay. Gravity is a very strange IRL mechanic. Why does it, like, anything about it? Very weird. You know, I don't think the early waves are that hard if you're at full health, but when you're at 1 health, they do terrify me. Gravity gets weirder the more you know about it. I'm up to space-time gets warped for some reason, and something else. That's my gravity understanding. Oh my god, it hit me for exactly... Oh my god. So what just happened, for those of you at home wondering what it's like to be me right now, is I looked at how I was moving on that wave, and I recognized that I wasn't picking up any materials. And I thought in my head, do I have enough health to survive 1 hit? Because if I do, I could definitely risk picking up materials here, and if I get hit 1 time, I don't die, so it's okay. And I looked at my health, and I had 11 health, and I thought to myself, 11 is pretty close, but I think it should be okay. And then I went to go pick up materials, and I got hit literally the first moment I could possibly get hit for exactly 11. And that's how my night is going. How are you? You've had days that felt like that too. Mama said there'd be days like this. There'd be days like this, Mama said. Honestly, I should just play SMGs. Just play SMGs and it's like a completely free run. Everything moves along straight paths through space-time, and thus gravity is just massive bodies curving space-time, and thus those straight paths towards them. Ow. Why do they warp space-time, though? Does that relate to the straight path movement? Mama said a lot of things and you're pretty sure half of it was nonsense? Speak for yourself. My mama was wise. Why? Okay, that's fine. I don't need anything anyway. They curve space-time because of gravity. Hmm. Wait a second. It's probably time to take only things that increase my damage or something. That increases my damage. That doesn't, but I took it anyway. These increase my damage. Did my mama understand gravity because she warped space-time heavily? No. Ow. Ooh, that was a cursed one too. Wait for the full 10. Is it eye patch time? And then we go for crit chance? And that's how we get our pierce? Maybe. I don't know. It seems like it could be fun. Haven't really tried eye patch yet. So now it says 1 pierce? Oh my god, that does not say piercing on it anywhere. Okay. Yeah, piercing and ricochet are both very poorly communicated, is what I've decided. How has the walrus not died yet? Unreal. Well, obviously an SMG would have more damage than this. That's unfair. You can't compare things to SMGs and then say that they're bad because they're worse than SMGs. SMGs are better than everything. That's just very unfair. Where would you see on crit stats like Pierce on crit? I think I would expect to see it on the weapon. Like that's where it's written on Thief Dagger, for example. And Shuriken. Sure. SMGs are worse than cursed SMGs. I guess that's true. Wow, this wave is a lot easier if you don't start with bait. I'm actually keeping the spawns dead. Okay. Do I want 9 max HP because I can buy items with it? Probably. I want this. No. Do I want that? I already got 1 pumpkin. Yeah, there you go. There's some damage. I do have 2 gentle aliens. I have some sort of, like, inability to not take gentle alien every time it is offered to me. Ooh. This is a decent item. Suddenly I have 103 max HP. I really hope that's because I turned the corner and win now. We'll see. It's like an alluring siren, except only good things could happen. Yeah, just like the sirens in Greek myth, right? I believe that's canon. Sirens noted for being completely fine. It's actually the klaxon you have to worry about. Just give me something that's worth locking, please. I don't really get to kill the elite here. I have to put my damage on the other enemies to stop myself getting overwhelmed on the wave. It's a, like, common thing when you're fighting elites with single target ranged weapons. Like, ideally, I would like the elite to actually end the wave with 100% health, because it means I successfully shot the other things instead of it. Ooh. This is a good sustain. I'm probably not being aggressive enough and like looking for good items to lock. Okay. Yep. Sure. What do you think? The horde wave is right now. Yes, okay. Hopefully that's enough. Take that too. Lock this one. Oh, actually, this gives me damage because I have the thing. Aha! Community support. Alright, now I look for some stuff to lock for my thing. Okay. Not sure that my sustain particularly exists. Listen to the sound of my max HP going up. Wow. I wonder how much of that is the red cursed Ghost Scepter. That was pretty cool. I don't want it. Do I? Nah, I don't want it. At least one of those is some HP going up from a level up. Fair enough. You're a big fan of Ghost Scepter Demon for number go up reasons? I think that's the main reason to care about Ghost Scepter. On any character, probably. wonder how people streak random randoms of this character. It's just a normal character. Like, it is actually basically just normal. No? Maybe? I don't know. I don't think so. I could use some range now. Oh, that isn't a unique item. Oh. Okay. I hadn't realized that. Some range. It also appeals to number go down gamers. Fair enough. Yeah, Hoodie seems pretty good here. I haven't felt like Baby with a Beard is as good on the DLC as it was in the base game. Probably just like other stuff being better, I don't know. It's a baby with a beard, true. Very true. Oh. Is it good? What do we think? I feel like it might be good. Is that good? Is that even allowed? I don't feel like that's legal. Is that allowed? Is any of this allowed? Surely none of this is allowed. Okay. I think the build is now online. I guess, like, every character wants crit now. Like, the only character that didn't want crit, I mean, not every, but... The characters I didn't build crit on were largely characters who want Pierce, and now there's an item that gives Pierce for crit, so... all of a sudden they want crit as well. I wonder what happens when you have, like, minus a trillion accuracy. Why am I skipping dodge? I'm pretty much only buying ghost scepters that are cursed at this point. That's kind of my goal. I would also appreciate some more crit chance, I suppose. I don't know if it looks like I need more dodge and attack speed to you. The reason I would take dodge is that I have hoodie, so dodge gives me attack speed. But I have, well, among other things, I have hoodie, so I have plenty of attack speed already. Why? Skip dodge to take an attack speed level up and skip dodge to take lifesteal. Oh, you're right, Sepha. I'm sorry. I'm playing the run wrong and will almost certainly lose. Oof. Oh, it caused me to die. Fuck. Wave 19 took a level up other than dodge and instantly died because of Zepha in chat pointing out that it would kill me. Alright. That's unlucky. I thought we were gonna win that one. Let's try just going more directly into damage stats this time. I think it'll be better. And I think I do take crit chance based on what I've learned. Didn't take harvesting first level up GG nub streamer. It's a very insensitive thing to say. Three % lifesteal. Exciting stuff. Do I want bone dice? I feel like I roll quite often. I probably do. Wait, what happens if I got -1 max HP here? Well, that's exciting. health debt sounds like your life. Sorry to hear that. Luck? Hot damn. At some point it would be good to have more than one max HP. Yes, scepters. Yes. Proc for the first time in the run. Yes, thank you. Alright, chat, here we go. We're in it to win it. Am I going to get one shot on 11 again? Feels like kind of plausible. You know what might help you avoid getting one shot? Not getting hit? Is that the answer? Hold on, I'll try it and let you know if it works or not. Oh, the answer was armor? Oh, I never would have guessed that one. Oh, they hit so hard. This wisdom absolutely popping off. Yeah, being able to kill the enemies feels like it makes this easier. This is a good note to take. Is plus damage percent a block card? Believe it or not, it is. Weirdly. Makes Wave 9 a lot harder when that spawns cursed. Does seminal mean... Is that the same? Seminal fluid? Forget I asked, actually. Ooh, Captain's Blade. Is JORBS chat not trolling right now? That's the real etymology. I think they're both named after the same thing. I don't think seminal is named after semen. I mean, like, etymologically. Zephyr just walked over to where the scratching pads are for the cats and ripped the shit out of the carpet in between 5 of them. He takes after me. Some mammals just want to see the world burn. He knows exactly what he's doing. I know. I know he does. Yes, Melon, how are you? Ooh, that's a good item. I mean, I probably should buy these ways to deal damage, but am I going to? No. No, I choose violence as well. Damn, that reroll cost gets really low. I have no max HP left. Why did I skip padding? I probably should have bought that, huh? Like how I had to specify cat scratching pads instead of human scratching pads. Well, I like to clarify exactly what I'm saying with Twitch chat based on previous interactions with Twitch chat. Good red cursed ghost sceptering. Ooh, community support. Is that good? I feel like it's good. Nice. Rare Ghost Scepter usage. Ghost Scepter is sweet on the DLC. I think it's quite strong on a lot of characters. No. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Why? Why are they never cursed? Why? Do I think it is this map or just Cursed Ghost Scepter being strong? I mean, I guess I haven't played the original map since the DLC came out. So I don't know if they're better. I don't know, I feel like on this map you can just kind of run away from things and you don't die, so not having enough damage to clear waves doesn't really matter. Well, that's kind of the only downside of Ghost Scepter. There just aren't really waves that kill you for not having enough damage. You wanted a cursed coil? I didn't want a cursed coil. So I'm saying this needs a gremlin knob. A little bit, yeah. Why? Why never cursed? What is even the point if I can't have 6 red ghost scepters? Feels deeply offensive. Music playlist? Banger after banger tonight. Great work, Pandora. Skipped handcuffs. I don't know if handcuffs is quite what this build wants to do. Will I survive Wave 19 this time, or will we die again? Saw my name in the Cracking the Cryptic Patreon credits today. That's where it is. When I stole my identity from someone on the internet, I just picked a random person in the Cracking the Cryptic credits. "12 years ago. Is Pandora objectively good at recommending new music? I don't really know. I just don't get ads on Pandora. And like their like interface better or something. I don't really know. I've just never been a Spotify person. How many items have I gotten with the hook? I think maybe 0? Does it say on it? I don't think it says. I got one, the red scepter. Oh, well that's pretty good. Apparently I've gotten the only one that mattered. Ooh. It's a pretty exciting thing to get right before seeing a shop full of cursed items. What? I'm so sad. Stop it, you're making me sad. Ooh. Double peacock? Double triangle of power? Ah, double mouse. Okay, deal. Oh. Skipping double red tart feels like a sin. You can't let things other than ghost scepters get the kill. That's the exact opposite of number go up. I guess its numbers stay the same, which is not actually the exact opposite of number go up. Hey, Positive Iona, how are you? I have never wanted to upset other people in my life, as evidenced from my streaming career. Be awesome if there was a Slay the Relic style extension for Brotato. It sure would. Alright. One more purple Ghost Scepter, please. Purple Ghost Scepter. One time. Purple Ghost Scepter. Purple Ghost Scepter. Piggy Bank. Piggy Bank's okay. Wait. I've finally found a way to lose again. I think we don't take it. Why can't it be locked? I guess it would be too strong. Maybe it would escape between waves. Or between store rolls. If it was wave 19, would I have taken it? Probably. I think it would have been fine. I mean, I know I got hit 2 seconds into the wave, but if I had been at 2 HP, I would have dodged it. I believe in myself. Another potato buys it if you don't. Limited time offer. Limited number only. It's signed by Axolotl himself. Herself? Itself. This isn't unique either. Wow, I'm learning a lot this round. Got him. Nice. Sure, whatever. Would that have killed me? Would I pay the HP before the swap or after? You gotta assume before. I'm not sure what that means. I would have had 3 max HP. How much has the dice done? 34 damage, minus 12 HP. Aren't you meant to get 5 times as much damage as lost HP? Yep. Well, that's catastrophically bad. Oh, you're asking if buying it would have put my max HP below. I see what you're saying. I'm not sure. But if it did, I would have still had 1 HP anyway. Because that's how it works. Can we end the run now? Alright. Nobody point out that my shop phase was suboptimal there, please. If somebody points out that I've made a mistake, I'm going to have to restart the run again. I think it would be cool if there was a nail type of item for max HP that made all of your weapons scale damage of max HP. I think that solely because I have 488 max HP right now, that is the only reason. There is no other reason whatsoever. Like, I don't think it would improve the game, for example. Somehow we won as Demon. Alright. My takeaway with Demon is Ghost Scepters, go for combat stats early, can't really do harvesting. Sounds like a great time, Merrick. Alright, Demon is done. We have unlocked Obliterator. Not the best item.